What is going on, guys? Newton here with mmorpg, doing your first look and impressions video to Star Trek Alien Domain, a free-to-play browser-based MMORPG. Now, we've just logged into the game. This game is currently in closed beta, so if you guys do find an interest in the game, you want to get access to it, you will need a closed beta key to get in, and I was lucky enough to get one. So here we are, signed right onto the game. We're going to kind of go over, basically, I guess character creation or faction selection, what it looks like right now, right off the bat, and then hop right into some gameplay. So here we are, before we even hop into character creation, we have choosing two factions. We have the Klingon Empire and the United Federation of Planets. I am not too familiar with Star Trek, but I gotta assume that it probably corresponds with the story, or basically the ongoing lore and stuff like that between Star Trek. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and pick these guys over here, just because we're gonna pick one out at random. Got a little dialogue. Let's go ahead and see if we can skip it, and we can. So it looks good. And now we get to select a character. Alright, so let's go ahead and input our name and select one of the characters we have. Now they all seem fairly similar. I don't know what the difference is, other than maybe just like a splash art for what your game profile character is gonna look like. But I guess we'll go with this character over here. Hit OK. Got a little bit of a cool loading screen. I kind of like the loading screen that the game has right now. Look really nice. A little bit of 3D animation to it. We're loading, and then let's go see if we can. Nope, we still got to load. Alright, so I'm not too sure how long the game is going to take to load, so I'm going to go ahead and skip the video right into some gameplay. Alright guys, here we are back. It did take a little bit to load. I gotta say the loading screens between the game do take quite a bit of time. It's not super fast, but I mean it's not super long as well. There is a little bit of a wait period between them. But basically what happened after the loading screen, I went to the galaxy, and it engaged me immediately into a battle, so I didn't have time to kind of show you the galaxy. And I hope after this battle it's going to go back and show us the galaxy once again. But here we are, we have some dialogue, and as you can see, our character over here that we picked before, little splash art, as you can see, looks pretty good. We got some dialogue. Let's go ahead and skip through this. Don't really want to read too much, kind of want to hop into the combat. And it seems like it's a turn-based strategy combat. As you can see, we got our ships. I believe our ships are over here on the top, or maybe they're on the bottom. I'm not completely sure. Not too clear. Not specifying, really. But, alright, so we have some skills we can use. That's pretty cool. Pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and click this skill and see what happens. Alright, so we're on the left side over here, and we are dealing quite a bit of damage to these ships. And overall, it's not too bad. Doesn't seem like they're going to really put up too much of a fight for us. But then again, it is very early on in the game, and hold on before I speak too early. They just took out all half of our health, so that was a pretty hefty shot that he had there. So let's go ahead, skip the dialogue over here, and select the second skill. This will probably wipe them all out. Yep, just like I assumed, it's gonna wipe them all out, except for the big ship over there. Let's go ahead and continue the dialogue. And he's probably going to make an attack. Oh, I guess he didn't even make an attack. I guess we won our fight. Alright, not too big of a deal. Wasn't too difficult. Overall, it was fairly simple. But now we are back into, like, the galaxy selection over here. Or kind of like maybe the world map, it seems like. But we can kind of go ahead and skip the dialogue. And let's go ahead and check out what else we can do other than the combat. So it seems like it could be kind of like a base builder, or like, you know, kind of like maybe galaxy captures and stuff like that. Kind of like the civilization games, if you guys know those. Basically, you kind of conquer areas. That's kind of maybe what I'm looking like the game's going to be aiming toward. But let's go ahead and explore this galaxy like it told us to. We're going to go ahead and engage. This time it's loading a little bit quicker than it was last time, so that's too good. We don't have to wait too long on the loading screen. And here we are, we're just engaging right into another battle right off the bat. So, not too bad. So it seems like the game is going to be kind of a continuation of fighting galaxies. Oh, we collected that ship too, so that's pretty cool. We defeated the ship, we collected it, so maybe we can add it and switch it out in our arsenal later on, which is pretty interesting it seems. But we just defeated this area, and we can go ahead and enter it if we want to, but if we don't, we can see that there's the dotted line, and there's a bunch of different galaxies or areas we can kind of you know, discover later on. If you look at the mini-map over here, there's question marks, so I'm sure we're going to be able to lead our way over there pretty soon. As you can see, they're kind of grayed out over here, so we can't get to them yet, but overall, the game seems fairly simple and straightforward. It's kind of like running dungeons and like other browser-based MMORPGs, but this is basically kind of jumping from one galaxy or one battleship area battle to another, kind of conquering them, taking them over. And I'm sure if fights get too difficult, I'm assuming you could probably go back, re-enter them, and grind out some fights and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and move over to here. Let's go ahead and see another campaign mission. So we get XP rewards. So like I said, if it's too difficult, grind out some XP and stuff like that, and maybe level up a little bit. But let's go ahead and hit explore. The fleet needs to travel here. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we need to do. Oh, move. Okay, so there we go. So now we're moving one area to the next. There we go. Our fleet has moved over here. Let's go ahead and click this, and now we can explore it. Alright, so we are engaging once again in a battle. Really quick at the loading screen. So I guess upon your first login, the loading screens may be a little bit long, but overall, it's not too bad now. And basically, we're just fighting our way. We're fighting the other ship. The ship designs are pretty cool. They're pretty interesting. I don't know if they are from Star Trek, the show, or the movie, or anything. Like straight out from what's already been created. I'm not too familiar with Star Trek in general, but I gotta say the ship design and everything else in the game, they're pretty nice. They have a nice art style to them. It's very interesting, and it's pretty cool overall. I gotta say, overall, the game is not too bad. It's very simple. It's straightforward. I enjoy it. It's simple, fun, a good way to kill time. And basically, if you enjoy Star Trek, and it seems like this game has quite a bit of dialogue behind it, you kind of immerse yourself in your own story out in the galaxy, kind of, doing whatever. I haven't really spent too much time reading the dialogue because I wanted to hop into the gameplay. But overall, the game doesn't seem too bad. It seems interesting, kind of has its own little niche. If, like I said, the game is in closed beta. So if you guys are interested in playing this game, you gotta acquire beta keys. Not too difficult to get. You could pretty easily get in, but I mean, if you guys are a fan of Star Trek or just something to kill time or a new game to just try out, I'd recommend this one. This one isn't too bad. It's straightforward, simple, fun, and overall, I like it. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe for more. But until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.